at that smoke. I like it. I like it a lot. I could just sit here and watch it burn all day. Why do I hear fire? Is there more fire? Is there something in fire in here? Besides this? Nothing. We're good. Don't worry about it. Hello, good people. It's me. It's IHateWill. How are you doing today? I'm doing fine. This is Minecrafting with IHateWill. And we are building a town near spawn. Technically, this probably is spawn, isn't it? Probably. Today, what I want to do is build us a redstone. Ooh, did I hear something? Let's go to bed. I want to build a redstone engineering lab. Nothing too big. It's really more of a storage unit with a grander design. Because that's what I like to do. I like to build little areas to keep things. For example, I haven't done it yet, but I'm going to be moving all of our iron and tools to the blacksmiths. I have a stone warehouse right here where we keep all our stone. That's our enchanting stuff. So on and so forth. I don't know what we're going to put here, but there's going to be something here. Something that we don't ever have a lot of. Will be sold at these stalls. And we have, of course, chicken farm and cow farm there and there. All right, that's how I like to do things. It's a nice way to build buildings that have purpose. It gives you a reason to visit every build that you've done in an area, and it makes you feel more immersed in this world that you're creating. We're sticking to a particular style in this town. As you can see, it looks like this. And it's just slight variations based on our first building right there. I've gone over why it looks like this so many times that I don't want to do it right now. Maybe in another episode, okay? But there are reasons why the culture and architecture of this area looks like so. Alright? I'm adding a road. It's going to cut right through this very... Oh, hi, horse. It's going to cut right through this very basic starter house. I saw this guy. I thought it was one of those undead dogs from Dark Souls 3, and I was going to freak out and just go crazy on it with my axe, because that's what I use in Dark Souls. Because that game puts me on edge. Now it's getting a little easier. Let's come over here, okay? So this is where our road's going to be. We're doing a grid system for the most part, okay? So this is the next part of that grid. It's going to come right down here, run into this area, okay? Now, going this way, all straight. That's the plan. Just keep going straight. It's a nice way to have to divvy up some lots. But going this way, it's going to follow this spring. I've decided that these aren't lakes. They're not ponds. These are this is spring water bubbling up. All the way over here, and then continuing on down what I am considering our main road so far. Only because I just envision this leading out to the beach, and the beach is very important. But today, like I said, okay, I want to do some redstone build. I want to build a place that not only houses all our redstone items and redstone powders and ores, but also kind of embodies all that. So it's going to be a little bit busy. The struggle right now is to avoid building too big. So far I have it kind of measured out. This is kind of rudimentary right here and here. That's pretty big, okay? So I thought about, what if because I want to do a redstone door, an automatic door walking in. And I had envisioned a very ornate kind of design, but I'm trying to figure out, would these guys make their redstone department so big? Okay, would they do that? Considering what they do for stone, they build with a lot of stone. Should the scale be smaller and we save our more ornate redstone for another area? In particular, I think that area would be the Savannah Plateau M biome. Looking really forward to building over there. I'm thinking that place is probably going to have more of a steampunky kind of feel. But this area right here, maybe instead of doing like a crazy door, what if we just did just a twofer? You know, pistons, coal, in and out right here. You know, it's functional. It shows off what it does, and it's not going to get too big. I think that might be the direction we go. I'm going to play with it a little bit in a little while, maybe in a test world, just to see how I feel about it. Another thing I want to do, I want to incorporate minecarts somehow. Maybe traveling around the sides of the building just for fun, making it look like a place of wonderment, the kind of place where just pedestrians walking down the street see it, and they go, I want to check this place out. Redstone Engineering Lab. That could be the case. I mean, why wouldn't you keep the transportation in there? I mean, everything runs off redstone here, so we might do that as well. I can't think of anything else that is pertinent besides an automatic door and just something to show off like that. So that might be the two ornate details that we throw in to this build. And then other than that, we're going to try to stick to a variation of this style right here. Alright, so I got some plans. I got to figure this out. Oh, also, we have a little bit of land right here. Okay, and I want to populate as much land as possible. And I was thinking, okay, our blacksmith here, he's got his workshop. Where does he sleep? How about we build him a small house? Just right here. Very, very small. One room. Not too dissimilar to what this is, just not looking like I've only been playing the game for an hour. You know? Something a little bit more impressive than that. A little bit more detailed. This world is starting to shape up quite nicely. I'm very happy with the direction that we're going with it. And hopefully, after today, we'll be one step closer to complete fulfillment. But first things first, like I said, let me go put some ideas together, see how we feel, and then we'll come back, and we'll do as much of it together as we possibly can. See you in a little bit. Hello, boys. You want some of this? You want some of this? Okay. Oh, dang it. Didn't get away in time. I thought I did. I feel like creepers explode at a distance much different than they used to. Let's just take all this. It's far away from home. I don't think we should worry about it so much. Okay. So right now, I'm after 30 levels. I'm very close. I realized I was close as I was chopping down a spruce tree for its delicious, delicious woods. Hi! I have a sharpness 4 blade on me right now, with the looting 3. Oh! Oh, yeah, you can't block one-handed anymore. You gotta have a damn shielders. Okay. I'm not dying like this. No way, sir. No way. These skeletons got me messed up. They got me messed up. Give me a zombie. Maybe even a creeper. You just gotta take your time with the creeper, that's all. Look at you. Boom. Ooh, take your time with the creeper. I said that with an accent, didn't I? Thicker accent than I usually do. I think it's because of where I live now. I lived in the city. I lived in Dallas. I lived in Fort Worth. And as far as Texas accents go, it's not a very strong one in those cities. I was talking with a friend of mine from Chicago. He's from the South Side. He's got a very thick... Well, he's a broadcaster, so it's not as thick, but whenever you speak to him at like a bar and he's been drinking a little bit, it's a Chicago accent. It comes out pretty thick. I can't even do a Chicago accent impression. I wish I could, but I don't know. You guys probably heard one before. It's pretty stereotypical. Well, anyway, he lived in Dallas for about 12 years, and that's how I knew him. Oop. And he always said, in comparison to other accents in Texas, that he thought of the Dallas accent as being like what Londoners speak as far as English compared to the rest of Texas. Let's say the rest of the Texas is England. Dallas would be like the London accent in comparison. Very posh. It's what's normal to the rest of the world. It passes for being charming and all that. Whereas the rest of the accents in Texas are like really hard, like harsh accents. And where I live now, which is in East Texas, which is a terrible place to live. It's a swampy butthole, is what I would describe it as. It's terrible. I hate every moment of it. God, I am so unhappy here. But the accents, and I'm not ragging on anybody's accent. I find it quite charming, actually. It's one of the things I do like about this place. But the accents sound like somebody's terrible Texas accent. Let's see if I can do it. I was at the grocery store the other day, and I heard somebody say something like, "I don't need no frozen veggies." And it was like that. It was like that harsh. And I'm doing a bad impression of it. Anyway, hey, we walked by the Redstone place. Let's go back over there. But it is very different. I miss my muddled Dallas accents. You know, that's it. It's a major city. Very large metropolitan area. Got a lot of transplants there from all over the country, all over the world. So the accents get muddled together. Here, not so much. Basically, if you live here, you from here. Or you go to school here like we do. But here, let's look at this. Okay, it's a little different. I know. You notice we have a little railroad system. Railway, rails. Going along these half slabs. That's going to continue all the way around. And that's what we really want to have going here. I don't have enough materials to have this cart going all the time. I don't know if I should. But as it stands right now, I can manually start her up. Let's just go ahead and eat this. And, whoop. And, well, it's stuck right now, but you can just ride on through and it's beautiful. Okay? You may have noticed here. Automatic door system. Huh? Automatic doors. I did that. And it was my idea to get these. I had to go to the Nether to get these. It was terribly scary. But I had so much redstone that I went ahead and I thought, what if we put some redstone lamp in there as a door? I don't see that very often. And then to make it light up, little redstone here. Wonderful. Now, in order to make this thing work, and I just broke my axe earlier, you can see got me redstone dust leading into a repeater. Let's jump on this side with... Oh, missed it. Let's just come down here. Aha, you see? There was, damn it. There was a redstone torch right there. And now I gotta fix my baby. Alright. Do I have another axe around? Let's see if I have another one. As a matter of fact, if I have my enchanted axe, now's a good time to use it. Do I have an enchanted axe? Is that even something I own? Let's see here. If I don't, I'm enchanting one right now. Alright. Shabuya. Roll call. Let's go ahead and do this just while we're here. We have a little free time. Let's see what we might get. Maybe something good. Maybe not. Okay. Depth Strider. That could be great. I might go with that. Aqua Affinity. Unbreaking. No thank you. Luck of the Sea. That's only part 2. Or that's only 2. Let's get that Aqua Affinity. Or Depth Strider, excuse me. That's not very exciting, is it? That's fine. We're going to use up our iron booties first before we switch out, as we are off to do... oh, let's drop off this. And like so. Okay. Let's go over here. And I can fix our little blub. I blubbed it up. Okay. So, redstone comes down here. Wait, I gotta look over here, damn it. Okay. Our redstone goes there, huh? Nope. There we go. That fixed everything, right? Yes, it did. Okay. Very good. Very happy. I have to concentrate when I do redstone. It doesn't come very naturally to me. Yeah, I can do it if I think about it, but it takes me so long. That's why I don't like to record it. I have recorded myself building doors like this before, so if you just do a little search, maybe watch every single one of my videos I've ever put together, you'll probably find me building a door like this. That's why I didn't record it this time. Today, let's finish out this wall. This cobble, though, this is not going to stay. Alright? As a matter of fact, let's just do this. Doop, doop, doop. Let's just cover you in. Get an idea of where everything needs to be. Okay. Alright. And I want to use our pickaxes because we've built so many. So we're going to use stone for this. Alright. Cool. Let's get some supplies. Door looking sharp. This is stupid. Let's drop you off. Maybe that string could stay. I don't know. We don't need you. Okay. Also, let's grab this. Are you ready? Here we go. So, I am having so much fun playing Minecraft again. It's so great to have a single-player world that I'm dedicated to. It's so good to be playing on a server again. In particular, iCraft. I really enjoy playing on that server. Because I know everybody on there loves this game as much as I do. That's really my big motivator for playing this game. If I wanted to get big views, and I do want big views, and don't get me wrong, I enjoy doing this channel. I would love to be able to do it full time, but I'm not delusional about how difficult it is to do that. So I balance out what gives me decent views, and sometimes I don't even balance it. I just go the direction I want to go. And I could easily do tutorials for AAA games or games that are hot. They don't even have to be AAA. And make decent coin every month. You know, not crazy money, but enough to certainly pay a bill or pay for a video game every once in a while. But I love this game so much that I force myself to play it. I don't force myself. I indulge myself and let myself play it. So playing two different worlds, my server world, my single player world, is something I love that I do that. Let's see here. We have this all here to block, to kind of guard off on what's actually here. Can we do something like this to kind of help it along with that look? That might be okay. Okay. How many blocks do we have here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we have a true center, which would be, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 4. Right? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Oh, no. No, I might be wrong. 3. No, I'm right. Very good. And maybe here as well. just for the look that we're going for. Alright. Alright, here are our windows. Very good. Now, for all our windows so far, we've been doing trapdoors. So I say don't break it. It's turning out okay. We have the spruce here. That works out fine. Oops. Let me in. Alrighty. Here we go. Man. Sloppy clicking today, boys. Alright. It's not enough, but it's fine. Fine for now. Oops. Give me that back. You ready? Boom. Boom. Alright. Cool. We'll do the other side as well. Alright, so we have the most important things in place. No, we don't. I'm actually out of oak. Look at that. Let me go chop some off, and I will put together the rest of our track here. And then we'll get some kind of shape in place for this building here. Alright, as I put this together real fast, I wanted to talk about something that just made me laugh. About my wife, Steph, who you guys all know. Hopefully you love her a fraction of how much I love my wife. Because I think she's just wonderful. She's a big influence on my life, and that's why I talk about her so much. There's no shame in that for me. Let's see. Yep. Nor should there ever be. If you love somebody, talk about them. It's fine. But Steph has been in a time crunch lately, alright? As you guys know, if you follow the channel, if you've been with me for a while, Steph works from home. I work from home. She's a student full-time. We live on campus, which is weird, I know, because we're married adults living on campus, but we're not the only ones, alright? It's not like we're the weirdos, and it's an incredible opportunity to better our lives. Especially make her happy, because she's not happy with her current job. But I digress. That has nothing to do with anything. And we also have a daughter. Very young. So our time is very limited. Because when you work from home, you're always working. And when you have a kid, you're always working. You don't really get time off. I force myself to play games every day. Steph enjoys watching TV. In particular, she likes watching fantasy and sci-fi. Those are her favorite things. And she goes through series so quick. Oh my god. And so I was asking her, because since we've been living in this new city, I've noticed that she's just been killing it. As far as just how many series she's gone through. I asked her what was her secret. How was she doing it? And you know what she told me? She told me that she just fast forwards through the action parts because she doesn't care about the violence. She usually finds one storyline she really cares about and just watches that storyline. So she'll fast forward through stuff that's impertinent. For example, she was watching an episode. She watched about 10 minutes of it. There was a guy, and she said, okay, he started out the episode bad. And then something happened, and now he's good. So it's like literally what she watches is, I'm a bad guy. And then at the end, I'm now nice. The end. Roll credits. And that's her episode. And that's how she likes to watch TV. It reminds me of how she watched Game of Thrones. That first season. Now she watches all of it because she's addicted to it like everybody else is. But during the first season, she was kind of like, whatever, I guess it's cute, dragons, whatever, whatever. But she got really attached to the story of Daenerys Targaryen, played by Emilia Clarke. So she only fast-forwarded through, she watched it on TiVo. She just fast-forwarded to Daenerys' part and skipped over all the intrigue in King's Landing. She didn't learn about any other characters. She didn't know what a Jon Snow was. All she knew was that a pretty silver-haired lady got married and through her own feminine wiles got that barbarian to fall in love with her deeply and truly. That's the show that she watched. Oh, and she has dragons and horses. It's a pretty princess horse adventure. That's what she saw. That was Game of Thrones Season 1. Wow. Is what I always said to that. But I think it's, it's charming. It's something I really like about my wife. It's a weird quirk that she has that just does it for me. Guess I like quirky women. Nothing wrong with that. That's a beautiful thing, man. All right. I'm putting Acacia up here. I think we can do something pretty cool with the look. Because I don't want to look at... Oops. I don't want to look at the smooth slabs up here. Okay? I just put that up there because that's what every other roof here has. What if we did this? Use this acacia as a support beam. Oops. And ran some half slab oak here. Of course, I don't have enough on me, but if I did, this whole wall, or this whole ceiling would be covered in half slab. I like it. I like it a lot. I don't have any on me. So let's go make some. We'll finish out. And boom, 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 boom. Just like that. Fantastic. Okay. Alright, so it's actually getting kind of late. Steph has a big doctor's appointment tomorrow. She's sick. We're trying to get through it. She's got to drive to Dallas tomorrow, and I got to be up early to take care of the kid. Got some extra parenting to do before I am left alone for the majority of the week. So that's going to be hard. Not really looking forward to that part. But, so I'm going to cut it short right here. We're going to finish up in a little bit. You won't really notice too much because I'm going to just cut this episode and piece it together a little bit later. It's called editing, in case you didn't know, you dummy. I'm just kidding. You're very, very smart and I love you. You know I do, babe. You're not supposed to be here, are you? Yeah, let's get rid of you for now. Alright, so I'll see you in a little bit. Okay, we are back. I think I finished it. I stayed up all night. I couldn't sleep. I feel terrible, man. Under so much stress. But, good thing is, I think I finished our build. Let's take a look at the final touches. Added some trim on the bottom just to help with the shape. It was too boxy. Completed our track right there, which I think I already done showed you. Upside down stairs on top of that to go along with what we have over here. Okay? We go inside. Now, this is something I'm not sure about, but we have all our chests here, and I don't know if we need this many chests. If you notice, I got some on the floor. I got some torches hidden. Only there until I get enough glowstone to get some really nice hidden lighting. And above that, slab, chest on top. Now, in between, little space in between, some more single chests on the other side. I think that's just there, honestly, for symmetry. I have no purpose for it, because everything we have is in here, or here. Well, I got a few things on me. A lever, and some more stuff. I have more torches and repeaters than I know what to do with. But I haven't really done a too difficult of redstone here lately, so I don't know. Maybe I'll put something like nether quartz in there for now, because I use that with my redstone. Sure, maybe some glass bits for, daylight sensors. Don't know. But all things considered, considering the limitations of our build style here, my emotional state, because it is terrible right now. And the limitations of our palette, I think we came up with a pretty good redstone storage solution. What do you think? I think it turned out pretty good. Okay? So that's going to do it for today's episode, everybody. Hope you enjoyed. If you did, leave a like. But for now, this is Will. I am signing off. Take care of yourself. Big boy, big girl. And I'll see you next time.